Okay, good morning, maybe good afternoon, maybe good evening. It depends at what time at your place you open this short movie. I'm saying short, but it might be 10 minutes. It's not that long. I think it is still short. Today, this is Falah Al Lawati. I'm going to take you through the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, a book that was written by Stephen Covey in a kind of a presentation format. So in this presentation, we will cover 4 sections. The first section will be about information about the book, author, and the trainer, which is me. The second section will be about what we are going to learn in this training workshop. Third section will be about the journey of the 7 habits. What are those 7 habits? And in section 4, we will wrap it up with a summary of those 7 habits. Let us start with section 1. So first, let us read about the book review. I'll click this button, and then I want you to stop the video and read the book review. This is the first page of the book review. Can I stop it and read? And again, and here you can stop again and read the second page of the book review. Then who is the author? The author is Stephen Covey. Who is this guy? Again, I'll let you to read it by yourself. Finally, who is the trainer? Again, stop the video, read few lines about myself, and we move to the next section. So, what we are going to learn in this training workshop. First, we will understand how a habit is built. And then we will know what are those 7 habits that can transform us, okay, to a highly effective people. And within this journey, we will understand what habits fall under the private victory, and there are 3 habits, and what habits fall under the public victory, which is again 3 habits. And finally, what is the most important habit that without it, you can't perform the other 6 habits. Let's go into details. So to build a habit, okay, you need to have a knowledge of something and a skill that enables you to do that thing and a desire. The combination of those 3 enables you to build your habit, to create your habit. So just as an example, let us say that you want to go for a diet, okay? So you need to know what diet you are going for, what type of food you will be having. And then, okay, maybe you will require some skills of cooking, okay, if you are not buying it from outside. And you will need to have a desire, a willingness that, yes, I want to go for this diet. Once those 3 are combined, you are creating your new habit. And I hope that is clear. And that moves us to the next point. So what are the habits, the 7 habits? Before touching the 7 habits, let us know that any human being goes through 3 phases, and they can be happen in multiple areas in our lives. So first of all, dependence on someone else. So instead of I do that thing, I ask you to do it for me. And then independence. Independence means what? I will do it. And finally, interdependence means what? Means we do it together. Here comes the teamwork. In this journey, okay, we get more and more matured. And that journey is implemented in the 7 habits paradigm. You can see we start first with the dependence, but we move, okay, in the independence level. And then from the independence level, we move to the interdependence level. And that takes us to the private victory. The private victory consists of 3 habits. First one is to be proactive. Second, begin with an end in mind. And third, put first things first. Let us take a close look to those 3 habits. So when we say be proactive, we don't only mean that you take initiatives. No, you take initiatives, but you have a control of yourself also. All of us face different kind of conditions. Are these conditions controlling us, or we can have the control? You might say there are some genetic conditions that controls my behavior, or some psychic conditions, or some environmental. Some action or some event or some incident happens in front of you, like a stimulus, okay, which leads to a response. How do we respond normally? Do we pause, take a break, and think about what responses are in our mind? Then we respond accordingly to the best option, or no? Whatever our emotions tells us, we do. The proactive person has a control on their feeling. And proactive people use a special language. In this language, you will hear these words. Let us look at our alternatives. I can choose a different approach. I can control my feelings. I can create an effective presentation. I hope, by the way, this is one of the effective presentations. And so on, okay? And saying that, we move to the second goal, or second habit, sorry. So being proactive, start now thinking in the end. What do you mean by that? So how do you want to be regarded by those who attend your retirement or who attend your funeral? Mr. X was so and so and so. He was so good and so and so and so. What is that so and so and so that you want to be known for? Remember, all things are created twice. Once in your mentality, sorry, in your thinking mindset, and second times physically. Imagine you want to build a house. What will you do first? You will first create your drawings, okay? And that is here you are drawing the end in your mind and in front of you. And then when you start the construction process, and once you complete it, you see the complete physical house in front of you. To go through this process, you need to build a mission statement for your own. And that takes us to the third habit. So you need to have a mission statement, remember? Okay. But you need to go through some kind of activities, okay, to reach to your mission statement, to reach to your end goal. But how you can do that? Here comes the principle of personal management. What you need to do? You need to have a proper time management. The author advised that you need to schedule your time based on your goals and priorities. Those goals and priorities takes you to your where? To your mission, right? Good. Are you with me? Okay, great. Okay. Then how you should design your timetable? The author's proposal, you need to do it on a weekly basis, okay? And give yourself some flexibility to move tasks here and there, but make sure that you record those tasks. The author helps us with this paradigm, okay, which has 4 quadrants. So it tells you that there are some actions in our life which are urgent and important. These are something which we cannot skip and we cannot plan, we have to do. The second one are actions that are not urgent, but important. Third one are urgent and not important. Fourth one are not urgent, not important. And obviously our planning area comes here in the second quadrant. Moving forward, the second quadrant helps us to do the planning. Planning for what? Here we can plan our recreation activities. Here we can plan our relationship building. Here, the mission statement has the greatest impact. And we should attend that with a proactive mind where we should have that opportunity mindset. Okay. I'll find different approach. I'll find different alternatives. And if you receive tasks that you cannot accommodate beyond your capacity, it is important to say no. It is important to learn how to say no. And each one of us, okay, has several roles in his life or in her life. Spouse, parent, partner, leader, okay. So in each role, you can have your goal, your mission, your end target. Where do you want to reach? Okay. And you can choose your goals and be flexible how you reach to each end point. Some of the points you will require some kind of delegation. You cannot do everything sometimes, not sometimes. Overall, no one can do everything in his life. In some areas, we really need delegations, even at home. Suppose if an electricity problem happened at our home, what we will do? If we know, we can fix it. But if we don't know, we'll have to delegate that task to an electrician who will come and fix us that problem. And that leads us to the public victory. There are again 3 habits. Think win-win, seek first to understand, then to be understood, and finally, synergize. Let us have a deeper look. So when we say think win-win, you know, when people deal with others, there are almost 5 ways how I want my negotiation or my discussion end with the other party. Either win-win, and here we build very strong relationship with the other party, and that relationship sustains for a longer time. Or we have win-lose. I win what, and I ensure that the other party loses. Okay. Or I have lose-win relationship. Okay, so in that lose-win relationship, I am kind of a sacrificing person. I put my things down and allow others to shine more, and I lose in that discussion or negotiation, whatever. We have some lose-lose also. These happens in cases of divorce, for example, when husband and wife decide to divorce, they might go in a fighting mood where they will both hit each other in a way. They will have a lose-lose relationship. Finally, win relationship. I win. I don't care about the others. He wins, she loses, or what happened to them, it's not my business. So what the author says, our most important way to deal with people and to gain them is to go through the win-win approach. Going to the fifth one, seek first to understand, then to be understood. So make sure you understand. To understand the other party, you need to listen. But what type of listening? You need to open your ears properly to empathetic listening. Here, okay, you listen with the intent to understand the other party. Then synergize. When we say synergize, it is important to have a synergetic communication. So what do we mean? That we support each other. For example, I say something, you add to mine, third party adds. It is like our assignments. It is a synergetic task. I do something, the other one does another thing, and that's how we complete each other. And we, all of us, differ, and that difference is the beauty. So we have to value those differences. And let us see around us. You will find a synergy in the whole nature, in the whole globe, in the whole planet, and you name it. Okay. And that is number 6. Saying that, I'll take you now to the next one. Sharpen the saw. Everyone needs to have a balance in his life. That balance gives him comfort, gives him or gives her peace of mind. Okay. So this habit is neither from private nor from the public victory. This habit is focusing on you. Okay, so it's your responsibility to invest in yourself. And here you sharpen yourself. You have to have a balance in some dimensions. What are these dimensions? Mental dimension, physical dimension, spiritual dimension, and finally, social dimension. Saying that, that takes us to the almost the summary of the 7 habits, and I want you to see this video. Not here, please use the PowerPoint file, okay, and watch the video. Thank you very much and good luck. Waiting now to receive your feedback. Thank you.